functions in parametric form. The functions in parametric form. See, till now we have seen the functions like f of x is given as 2x square plus 5, 2x square plus 5. A function f of x is defined in terms of x, and we found its derivative with respect to x. In this particular exercise, what we are going to see, what we do, a function is given, the function will be given in the form of some other variable. See, a function, take it as f of x is given in terms of x, 2x square plus 5, 2x square plus 5, and they give one more function g of x, which is equal to x plus 2. So till now we did problems based on they given a function, finding its derivative with respect to x. Now what we do, we find derivative of a function with respect to other function, not with respect to a particular x. We are not going to discuss with respect to x, which already we discussed. What we are going to do in this particular exercise, differentiation of a function with respect to other function. Now in this way, find the differentiation of 2x square plus 5 with respect to x plus 2. So if I consider this one as f of x, so what we are going to do, derivative of f of x with respect to with respect to g of x. We are finding derivative of f of x with respect to g of x. Some more, if x is defined in terms of t, so x is equal to t square minus 1 by t plus 1, and y is defined t plus 1 whole square. Find the derivative of x with respect to y. Then what we should do? dx by dy. So directly we cannot do. For that purpose, what we do? We find the derivative of x with respect to t. Why with respect to t? The x is defined in terms of t, as well as y defined in terms of t. Y also defined in terms of t. Then what we do? Differentiation of x with respect to t and differentiation of y with respect to t. Just we do division. Then what we get? dt gets cancelled. We get dx by dy. We are familiar with dy by dx now. We do it dy by dx. dy by dx can be written as differentiation of y with respect to t by differentiation of x with respect to t. So we do cancellation of these two and we get dy by dx. But whenever we are taking in rational form, there will be a condition which is nothing but denominator should not be 0 here also. Okay, so they may ask the questions like differentiate sin inverse x with respect to cos inverse x. See, both are defined in terms of x. So what we should do? I have to find out differentiation of sin inverse x with respect to cos inverse x, means d of sin inverse x by d of cos inverse x. So which is nothing but these two are defined in terms of x. So d of sin inverse of x with respect to x by derivative of d of nothing but derivative of cos inverse x with respect to x. See a few more things. See, when we are not able to find its derivatives, a function given, find derivative of sin inverse x with respect to cos inverse of t. The first function is defined in terms of x and the second function is defined in terms of t, and they asked us to find differentiation of sin inverse x with respect to cos inverse t, which is not at all possible because the two functions are defined in terms of two different variables. So it is possible only if the functions are defined in same variable. In this we can find, and here f of x, g of x both are expressed in terms of x. We have found here x and y both are expressed in terms of t. So in this particular cases only it is possible. If the functions are defined in two different variables, it is not possible. Okay, let us go to the exercise. Take a problem. Second one. X is equal to so for this all questions they asked us to find dy by dx. Okay, so question given as x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to a sin theta, find dy by dx. So x is defined in terms of theta, y also defined in terms of theta. So these two are functions in terms of theta. So I can find its derivative like dx by dy is equal to differentiation of x with respect to theta by differentiation of y with respect to theta. So our first work to find dx by d theta and dy by d theta. What they asked us? They asked dy by dx. I wrote here dx by dy. Just take a reciprocal. I want dy by dx, right? I want dy by dx. So we get dy by d theta by dx by d theta. So I have to find out derivative of y with respect to theta and derivative of x with respect to theta. I have to divide, right? I do differentiation of x with respect to theta. A is a constant. We kept constant. Cos theta derivative is minus sin theta. Differentiation of y with respect to theta. A as constant. Sin theta derivative is cos theta. Now dy by dx. According to this, we substitute here itself. We substitute. Not to write one more step. It's easy for me. Dy by d theta is equal to a into cos theta by a into minus sin theta, nothing but minus a sin theta. A gets cancelled, minus cos by sin, which is nothing but cot theta, So we got the answer minus cot theta. Now for the next question, fourth and second, x is given as t plus 1 by t and y t minus 1 by t. T plus 1 by t, t minus 1 by t. Right? So I want to rewrite these functions as x is equal to t plus t power minus 1, y is equal to t minus t power minus 1. Instead of taking LCM and u by v formula, it is easy for me. I feel this is easy for me. So, according one more way we can do, which is nothing but taking LCM and simplification. Now, dy by dx is equal to dy by dt. Y is defined in terms of t, x also defined in terms of t. So I should differentiate with respect to t by dx by dt. Okay, shall we find first dx by dt? Right. Dx by dt is equal to t 1 plus t power minus 1 n into x power n minus 1. It's not x, it's t. So what is dx by dt? 1 minus t power minus 2. Now differentiation of y with respect to t, dy by dt equal to differentiation of t 1 with respect to t minus t power minus 1 into t power minus 1 minus 1. So which is equal to 1 minus into minus plus t square. Now what is our answer? Dy by dt by dx by dt. Dy by dt we got as 1 plus t square. 1 plus t square by dx by dt we got 1 plus t power minus 2, no? So we get 1 plus t power minus 2 by 1 minus t power minus 2. Still, if I want to simplify, don't get confused, right? 1 plus dy by dx is equal to 1 plus 1 by t square by 1 minus 1 by t square. So which is equal to t square plus 1 by t square by t square minus 1 by t square gets cancelled. This is our answer, which is nothing but t square plus 1 by t square minus 1. Okay, next problem. X is equal to third one I want to solve. X is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta, y is equal to a into theta plus sin theta, a into theta plus sin theta. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx. So first I will find dx by d theta, because the functions are defined in terms of theta. So a is a constant, a into differentiation of 1 0 minus differentiation of cos theta with respect to theta minus sin theta. Therefore dx by d theta is equal to a into sin theta. Now find differentiation of y with respect to theta. dy by d theta equal to, a is a constant, keep it aside. Theta differentiation with respect to theta is 1 plus sin theta differentiation with respect to theta is cos theta. So we get here cos theta. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta by dx by d theta. dy by d theta, which is nothing but a into 1 plus cos theta by a into sin theta. A and a gets cancelled. Still we can simplify this, which is nothing but 1 by sin theta cosecant theta plus cos by sin theta cot theta. That is one way. Another way, writing in submultiples, 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 by sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Cos square and cos theta by 2 gets cancelled. We get cos theta by 2 by sin theta by 2, which is nothing but cot theta by 2. It depends upon the options, if we have any options, but we don't have options, right? So this is only our answer. Now sixth main, if I go to sixth main, take the first one. X is equal to, sixth main, first one, x is equal to e power t into sin t plus cos t, sin t plus cos t. Y is equal to e power t into sin t minus cos t. Find dy by dx. As usual procedure, first to find dx by dt, because x is defined in terms of t, so which is equal to, this is in the form uv, u into b dash sin t differentiation cos t plus cos t differentiation minus sin t, minus into plus minus. Okay, right. Now plus v sin t plus cos t into differentiation of u, nothing but e power t. So if you want, we can take e power, sorry, this is e power t. So e power t you take common, e power t, cos t minus sin t plus sin t plus cos t. Sin t minus sin t gets cancelled. So we get e power t into 2 cos t. That's nothing but dx by dt. Now I find out dy by dt. So what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is equal to, again uv form, u v dash sin t differentiation cos t minus cos t differentiation minus sin t minus into minus plus. So I get sin t plus u got over no? U v dash, now v into sin t minus cos t into u derivative, e power t derivative is e power t. Take e power t common, so e power t into cos t plus sin t plus sin t minus cos t plus cos t cancel. So dy by dt equal to e power t into 2 sin t. Now finally dy by dx is equal to dy by dt whole divided by dx by dt. dy by dt I got e power t into 2 into sin t by dx by dt nothing but e power t into 2 into cos t, e power t cancel, 2 cancel, sin t by cos t nothing but tan t. Next equal to 3 plus 2 log t by t. Find out dy by dx. So shall we move on to the procedure? Find out dx by dt, u by v form, v u dash. So differentiation of 1 with respect to t is 0. So 0 plus log t differentiation 1 by t minus 1 plus log t into 1 plus log t into t square differentiation 2t by t square whole square nothing but e power 4. Now dx by dt is equal to 0 plus 1 by t 1 by t. So I get 1 by t and t and here gets cancelled. So now t minus 1 into 2t minus 2t minus log t into 2t minus 2t log t. Okay, whole divided by 3 to the power of 4. Now if I take t common, t minus 2t minus t, and I took t common, so remains minus 1. Next minus 2 into log t by t to the power of 4. So t and 4 cancel and we get t2. This is nothing but dx by dt. So after that dy by dt, find out dy by dt is equal to t into differentiation of 3 plus 2 log t, differentiation of 3 0 plus 2 into log t differentiation 1 by t minus 3 plus 2 log t into differentiation of t 1 whole divided by t whole square. Now 0 plus 2 by t, 2 by t, t and t gets cancelled. I get 2 minus 3 into 1 minus 3 minus 2 log t into 1 minus 2 log t by t square. So which is equal to 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 2 log t by t square. I want dy by dx which is nothing but dy by dt whole divided by dx by dt. So dy by dt minus 1 minus 2 log t by t square whole divided by dx by dt. This is what we got, minus 1 minus 2 log t by t cube. Numerators will get cancelled. T square by t cube, so remains t. So it's nothing but denominator t. We get t as our answer. Next question. Seventh में take second one. X is equal to 3 sin t minus sin 3t. 3 sin t minus sin 3t. Y is equal to 3 cos t minus cos 3t. dy by dx at t equal to pi by 3. Find dy by dx at, so at t equal to pi by 3 equal to how much? That's what they asked us to find. Okay, procedure we know, we just do it. dx by dt, because the function defined in terms of t, equal to 3 constant, so 3 sin t differentiation cos t minus sin t, feel the sin t differentiation cos t, then it is not t, it's 3t differentiation. Now dx by dt, I got 3 of cos t minus cos 3t. Now dy by dt, 3 into cos t, so I take 3 into cos t differentiation minus sin t minus cos t again, but it's not t, it's 3t, so I fill it as t. I get minus sin 3t. Now 3t differentiation 3. So dy by dt is equal to, take 3 and we have a minus also, so minus 3 common, so we get sin t minus sin 3t. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by dt by dx by dt, which is equal to minus 3 into sin t minus sin 3t by 3 into cos t minus cos t. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Now dy by dx at t is equal to pi by 3. So the value of t we have to replace by pi by 3. Replace sin pi by 3 minus sin 3 into pi by 3 by, we have minus, so minus of, by cos pi by 3 minus cos 3 into pi by 3. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Here also 3 gets cancelled. I get sin pi by 3, which is nothing but root 3 by 2. Now minus sin of 180 0 whole divided by cos pi by 3 1 by 2 minus cos pi minus 1. So now if I take LCM, minus root 3 by 2 whole divided by 1, this is plus 1, 2. So 1 plus 2 by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So I got minus root 3 by 3, which is nothing but equal to minus 1 by root 3. So root 3 in 3, root 3 times. These are, we can witness root 3 into root 3, we will take answer, we will answer. So we get minus 1 by root 3. Next problem. differentiate the following. Differentiate the following. Log sin x with respect to log sin x with respect to log sin x with respect to root cos x. See, they asked us to find dy by dx in this case. They asked us to find differentiation of this particular thing with respect to this. So this one is a function in x and this is also function in x. So I take as gx. So differentiation of f of x with respect to g of x. So we feel this f of x and g of x as difficult. So we use f of x as y. Take this one as x. Sorry, don't take x. Why we should not take x? The given functions are defined in terms of x. So that variable we should not use. Take another variable. Let it be some u. So what I have to find out? dy by du. Right? dy by du, how we find? dy by y is defined in terms of x. So dx whole divided by u is also defined in terms of x. du by dx. So we start. Right. So given y is equal to log of sin x, dy by dx is equal to log of something. So 1 by x, its derivative is 1 by x into, it's not x, so again we have to find its derivative. Sin x derivative is cos x. Now cos x by sin x, cot x. Like next, du by dx root x is like root x, we get 1 by 2 root x into derivative of cos x minus sin x. So what I get? Minus sin x by 2 into root cos x. So this one is in terms of sin x by root cos x. So I can write this one as into root cos x by root cos x. Then what I get? Minus sin x into root cos x by 2 into cos x, which is nothing but sin x by cos x, cot x, sorry, tan x minus tan x into root cos x by 2. So here we got cos x by sin x and there we got sin x by 2 cos x. Okay, so we do it simplified. We have to get dy by du, differentiation of this particular thing with respect to root cos x. Yes, du by dx by du, sorry, dy by dx by du by dx. These both are different. dy by dx, du by dx. dy by cot x by minus tan x into root cos x by 2, which is equal to cot x into 2 by minus root cos x into 1 by cot x. So 1 by cot x, again if we turn to the numerator we get cot x into cot x. Cot x is cot square x. 2 we have 2 into cot square x minus divided by root of cos x. Root of cos x. Still you can simplify this one by multiplying root cos x. We get cos x 1 by cos x, which is nothing but cosecant x into root cos x. Cosecant x into root cos x. The answer they have given that cot x into cosecant x. Cot x into cosecant x into Okay, so we do, so we got it as minus 2 cot square x by root cos x multiply, then we get into root cos x by root cos x, nothing but minus 2 cot square x into root cos x into cos x into cos x, cos x into cos x, sorry, root cos x into root cos x, we get cos x, 1 by cos x is secant x. We want our book back answer, still we simplify, minus 2 into cot x can be written as cos x by sin x whole square into 1 by cos x into root cos x square, cos square x by sin square x we can write now, square and cos x will get cancelled, and again we get minus 2 into cos x by sin x cot x, again one more sin x is there, nothing but cosecant x into root cos x. If I didn't simplify here, we might have got this particular thing directly. Okay, we go to the next problem. Differentiate sin inverse of sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square with respect to tan inverse x, with respect to tan inverse x. Okay, differentiate sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square with respect to tan inverse of x. So we just go to inverse trigonometric functions. We can recall the formula. Sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square is nothing but equal to 2 tan inverse of x. So we get, okay, see, let I'm simplifying this particular thing. Take this particular as y and this one as some u. So y is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, 2x by 1 plus x square. Let x is equal to some tan theta, x is equal to tan theta, then we get y is equal to sin inverse of 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta, which is equal to sin inverse of sin 2 theta, right? Sin 2 theta in terms of tan, 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So we get sin inverse of sin x as x, nothing but 2 theta, replace theta, theta is equal to tan inverse x. So 2 into tan inverse x, right? Now I am finding its derivative, dy by dx. My motto is to find differentiation of y with respect to u, but y and u are defined in terms of x. So I find dy by du with the help of dy by dx and du by dx. So first part is this one. So find dy by dx is equal to 2 into tan inverse of x derivative 1 by 1 plus x square. Next, du by dx, u is tan inverse x, differentiation of tan inverse x with respect to x, 1 by 1 plus x square. Now dy by du is equal to 2 into 1 by 1 plus x square by 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square and 1 by 1 plus x square gets cancelled and got the answer as 2. Right. The next one. Differentiate cos inverse of question number 10. Say question number 10. Differentiate cos inverse of 1 by root cos inverse of 1 by root 1 plus t square with respect to sin inverse of t by 1 plus t square under root. So I got the two functions. So if it is possible, I can convert this. If it is possible, I can convert. If not, I can leave like this. See, 1 plus t square and the root. If suppose I have the t as, if I have the particular t as some tan theta, then what we get? 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. So I get root of secant square theta as secant theta. So I can move on in that particular way. So shall we do? So we can do it. First consider this particular one as y, this one as u, y and u. Differentiate y with respect to u. So I have to find out dy by du. Okay? So for that I am simplifying y first by replacing t as tan theta. Replacing t as tan theta. If I replace, what I get? Y is equal to cos inverse of 1 by root of 1 plus tan square theta. Cos inverse of 1 by root 1 plus tan square theta root secant square theta is nothing but secant theta. So cos inverse of 1 by secant theta is nothing but cos inverse of cos theta theta. But I consider t as tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of t. So y is equal to tan inverse of t. What we got, and its differentiation with respect to t. Differentiation of y with respect to t is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. I got one part. Next, I simplify u. U is equal to sin inverse of t. Replace t by tan theta whole divided by what we have, root of 1 plus t square. So root of 1 plus tan square theta. This is just now we did. Root of 1 plus tan square theta is secant theta. So we can replace it. So which is nothing but equal to sin inverse of tan theta. Sin theta by cos theta. If I simplify this, what I get? Secant theta. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Now cos theta gets cancelled. I get sin inverse of sin theta. Sin inverse of sin theta, which is nothing but equal to theta. Okay? I am not writing that steps, but you have to write in your class. Sin inverse of sin theta is equal to theta. Now du by d theta is theta no? Theta can be replaced as tan inverse of t. Tan inverse of t. Now du by dt is equal to 1 by 1 plus t square. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by du. We are not finding in terms of x, we are finding in terms of u. So dy by du equal to dy by dt whole divided by du by dt. dy by dt, yeah, which is equal to 1 by 1 plus t square by du by dt also 1 by 1 plus t square, both gets cancelled. You got the answer as 1. Answer as 1, right? See, for this we can say some statements. What are the statements? Cos inverse of 1 by root of 1 plus t square with respect to sin inverse of t by root of 1 plus t square. Differentiate this particular thing with respect to this, and we can say the answer is a constant. Is the answer is does not depends. The answer does not depends on any variable. The variable is nothing but here t, so it doesn't depends on t. So differentiation of cos inverse of this with respect to sin inverse of this does not depends on t, because we got the answer as 1. It's a constant. For whatever the values we get 1. That is nothing but a question number 13. They asked us to prove, find its derivative, and just write the conclusion what I have proved. Okay. Shall we move on to 14 question? 14, x power x with respect to x log x. Differentiate x power x with respect to x log x. With respect to x log x. Okay. Take it as y, and this particular one u. Find first dy by dx, next du by dx, later dy by dx by du by dx will give differentiation of x to the power of x with respect to x log x. Now dy by dx is equal to, see, y is expressed in terms of x to the power of x, function to the power of function. Actually, we have done the derivative of x power x, which is nothing but x power x into 1 plus log x. Let me do it again. I consider y as x to the power of x. Apply log both sides. We get log y is equal to log x to the power of x can be simplified as x into log x. Right? Now dy by dx. I am finding derivative of this particular thing with respect to x. What we get? Derivative of log y 1 by y into dy by dx. UV form x into 1 by x plus log x into 1. 1. Differentiation of x is 1. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Now dy by dx is equal to y into y is nothing but x power x into this x and x gets cancelled, no? Remain 1 plus log x. This is the derivative of y with respect to x. I have u du by dx, which is nothing but x log x. Oh, this is x log x only, no? I need to find? No need. X log x, again, no need to find out. I got the differentiation as 1 plus log x. I use it as 1 plus log x. Now, dy by dx is, dy by du is equal to dy by dx divided by du by dx. dy by dx, x to the power of x into 1 plus log x by du by dx 1 plus log x 1 plus log x gets cancelled. Our answer is x to the power of x. That's our answer.